How'd you like to improve your bottom line by as much as 30% or more quickly and painlessly? Hello, I'm Archer Atlas, and I'd like to show you exactly how. The fact is, if you've been in business for any amount of time, you have some major hidden assets in your business just waiting for you to unlock them and bring you much higher revenue and bottom line profits. And you can do this very, very easily. Truth be told, there's probably, at most, only two things standing in your way. For one, if yours is like most businesses out there, you're probably entirely too focused on lead generation and customer or client acquisition at the expense of getting your current customers and prospects to buy more often. And two, your customers and clients and even prospects aren't buying from you as much as they could or should for the simple reason that you haven't asked them to. The solution to this is extremely simple. In fact, I developed a strategy that has worked in 16 different industries that is about as turnkey as it gets, which brings an average bottom line increase of over 30% to the businesses who have used it. And I'm going to share this with you right now. As I've said before, most businesses are too busy chasing new business around that they neglect their current customers and clients. And this leaves a lot of money on the table. Not only that, but it's very, very inefficient. Typically, it costs anywhere from 8 to 16 times as much to chase a new prospect around and get them to buy than it would to sell to an existing customer or client who has already demonstrated that they know, like, and trust you enough to have already purchased from you. And like I said, the reason why your current customers, clients, and even prospects aren't buying as much as they could or should is because you're simply not asking them. It's really as simple as that. Ask and you shall receive. This one simple concept is the difference between increasing your bottom line or just staying stagnant. So, the act of just asking or inviting your customers, clients, or prospects to buy, that alone can increase your bottom line. But that said, if you not only ask, but ask the right way, you can see exceptional results, like the ones I've mentioned. And I want to share with you exactly how to ask and receive these phenomenal results. But let me take a step back and give you a quick case study which demonstrates this very well. Acme Manufacturing Corp. is a mid-tier manufacturer in the Midwest that does around $10 million a year in revenue with around 15% margins. So they do roughly $1.5 million a year in profits. Now, over the past 20 years, they've built up a client base of 10,000 and have an active prospect list of 5,000 as well. Their average transaction is roughly $200. Now, if Acme is able to activate just 10% of their list, they're looking at an additional $300,000 in revenue by using the strategy I'm about to share with you, by simply contacting their list and inviting them to do business this one time. However, as you're about to see, this strategy can be used at least 3 times per year, meaning this $300,000 in additional revenue Acme sees from activating 10% of their list is more like $900,000 to $1 million in additional revenue that Acme would not have seen had they simply not asked their list to buy. Now that said, this is considering only a 10% response rate. Truth be told, for most industries, the average is much higher, leveling at around 20 to 30%. I've even seen some businesses use this strategy to the tune of reactivating 70% of their list. Now, I'm not promising you that'll happen with your business, but if it did, using Acme's numbers, they'd be looking at nothing less than an additional $6.3 million or an over 60% increase in revenue and an even greater percent increase in bottom line profits. Simply because this strategy involves contacting customers, clients, and prospects that are already on your list, which makes the strategy one of the least expensive ways to grow your bottom line there is. Can you see how powerful this strategy is? How it can easily improve your bottom line? Great, because I'm going to share it with you right now, very simply. As I've said, now for the third time, I'm repeating myself for a reason. The number one reason why your customers, clients, and prospects aren't buying as much from you as they could or should is because you aren't asking them to, or asking them as much as you should. Now, the most effective way to ask, which produces the greatest results, and has been tested extensively, follows a simple 3-step process. You want to contact the people on your list and thank them for their past interest in your business, for your prospects on your list, or you want to thank them for their past business they've done with you, for your customers and clients. Now that is the first step. Second step is to apologize for anything you may have done wrong to cause them to lose interest in your business. Now, odds are you've done nothing wrong at all, but every now and then, sometimes misunderstandings happen which irk your customers and prospects. Now, 9 times out of 10, this isn't the case at all. Or it's something that was out of your hand, like I said, a misunderstanding. But this goes a long way regardless, even just for setting the pretext for step 3. Step 3 is to offer these customers or clients and prospects an attractive offer, something one of your typical buyers would find hard to pass up. And that is it. It's simply 3 steps in inviting your prospects, customers, and clients to do business with you, and you seeing exceptional results from it. As I've said, typical results are in the 20 to 30% response rate range, going as high as 70%. Right now, you have the recipe right in front of you for much larger bottom line profits. You can simply follow these 3 steps and see some great results. I'm 100% confident in that. You can do this pretty easily and inexpensively. That said, I've done some investigation and brought this video to your attention for a reason. I know that I have a 100% turnkey tested strategy that not only works in your industry, but has already produced results and increased businesses like yours, their bottom line profits 20 to 30% on average. And I'd like to share this tested and proven strategy with you. If you give me, Archer Atlas, a call at 855-244-0646, we can discuss this further and set up a time to talk for 10 to 15 minutes and see if we're a fit to work together. There's no obligation, and regardless of whether we work together or not, you will benefit from this video and our discussion. The only question is, just by how much will you benefit? I'm confident in that 30% figure. It may even be more. Call me at 855-244-0646 and find out for yourself. 30 days from now, you could be well on your way to improving your bottom line by 30% or even more. Or you could just be 30 days older. The choice is yours. I look forward to you making that smart business decision and our impending conversation. Have a great day.